Everybody, chat with Nobody Else's Auto. If you've been catching our last couple videos, you'll know we're out at my dad's place. Well, if you followed us with us last year, you've seen the other lot he had. We were cleaning off of Buicks and Pontiacs. We got all that cleaned up. He got his property sold, but he still got some more cars sitting around that he wants to get moved off to my place. So we're working on the next phase of that project, and here we are. We're at ground zero. If you didn't catch our video a couple nights, be sure to go back and check that one out, where I talk about where this all started. You know, there's a beginning to every story, the how, the where, the why, and where we're standing right now is the beginning of my story. The beginning of my story in the old car world and how I got to do what I am now. So be sure to go back and check that one out from a couple nights ago to hear how I ended up where I am now. Whether that's good or bad, it's how I got there. But that's where we're at right now. Basically ground zero, where my grandpa and my dad started messing with cars. We're getting ready to finish cleaning off this lot. About everything in here is 50s era Buicks. There are some open holes in here over the last 5 or 10 years as my dad's been starting to retire. He's been selling some cars off. I do have some pictures of this lot from about 20 years ago where you could walk through all these cars, but that was about it. And this entire lot was jam-packed with basically 47 to 56 Buicks, and there was nothing in here but that. You could hardly walk through here. You had paths. They were all set up to where you could get between them, but it was full in here. So tonight we're going to give you a quick walk around of some more of this stuff that's coming in. We're not going to get into a lot of detail on these cars. These are going to be quick overviews. As we start getting them moved to my place over the next several months, as we get them in, we'll give you more detailed walk-arounds, three or four cars at a time. A lot of these cars have parts in them, on them, so there's a lot of other pieces that we'll need to sort through to show you as we start getting through. So tonight's going to be a quick walkthrough of what is coming in over the next several months. We'll start off right here with this 50 Buick Super Two-Door hardtop. Had the really cool Denver Buick badge on the trunk we started off with. This car literally has been here, I know, since the mid-'80s. I've walked past this car for 30 years at least, probably 35 years right where it's sitting. So it's going to be a change for me, honestly. We're still going to have the cars, but they're going to be in a different place. But where this cluster of cars is sitting right now has not changed in 30 years, and I've literally been walking around them, between them. When I was a kid, I spent a lot of time mowing between them, mowing around them, picking things up, pulling parts out here. So this is where I grew up. This is where I cut my teeth. So it's good that we're still going to have the cars. It's going to be a little different not having them out here after all these years. So I know this 50 Super's been here since the mid-'80s, so probably 35 years sitting right there. Even just moving this car is going to be a little different for me. Even though there's not a lot left of it, having it not sitting here is going to be a little weird. So that one's coming in. Got a 54 Roadmaster 4-door right here that is going to be coming in. Like we've talked about on the other videos, my dad sold parts off these cars for years, so a lot of the cool stuff, the hood ornaments and things like that, are gone, but there's still a ton of trim, tons of pieces. There's a 55 Super right there, still got a nose in it. So lots of cool stuff. We'll walk our way back over this direction. Like I said, this is just going to be a quick walk around of what's coming through. We'll get you more detailed stuff later. 52 Roadmaster 4-door. Couple of 47 Supers. This 47 Super here, this is another one. This has been here since the early 80s, right in this spot. Next to these 47 Supers, got a 49 Super 4-door. Behind that, we've got another 49 Super 4-door. I do remember this car too. This is the very first 49 we ever got in. So, and that, like I said, that was probably back in the mid-'80s. I just know it was exciting because we didn't have any 49s until this 49 here came in. Right here we got a little 56 Special 2-door sedan. This would have been a really sharp car originally. Black top, red, and white bottom, a tritone. Neat looking car. And if we look real close, we can still kind of make it out. This actually said Del Seidel, Great Bend. So this car was sold new in Great Bend, Kansas in 1956, and it's still here. So back here, starting to get a few things lined up, getting ready to get them moved out of here, start hauling them into my place. This 55 Special, I remember when we found this car out south of Great Bend, and there again in the early 80s. This car's been here for, I bet, almost 40 years. 50 Special 2-door fastback. These are a super cool body style. Unfortunately, not a lot left of this car, but this was a great, awesome design with this, you know, fastback type roof. Coming on back around this way, we've got a 55 Super. Obviously lots of bumpers, lots of other parts that have to get hauled in too. Got another 52 Roadmaster 4-door. And coming out here, we've got a 56 Special 4-door hardtop. And sitting out there ready to load, we've got another 55 Buick Special. So we're going to be backing in and sucking that one on here in a little bit, taking it in with us, and keep rolling. Got a long ways to go. I'm still buying a ton of other cars that keep popping up because obviously we don't want this stuff to get crushed. You know, fortunately I've got a place to take all this stuff, because even though a lot of these cars are missing parts, they're not complete anymore because they have been parted out. If this was all flat, there's nothing left. So fortunately we can take them to my place. Even though, like I said, a lot of the really cool stuff is gone, there still is so many good parts on these cars that we definitely don't want to flatten them. So we're going to get to work. We're going to go get that 55 loaded on the trailer, and we're going to haul it in, and then we're going to keep working on this project till we get them all moved. So it's going to be a little different for me. It's going to be a little tough because, like I said, some of these cars, I honestly don't hardly know. I've never known in life not having these cars here, especially some of these ones that I remember hauling in and remember where they've been sitting for so long. But like I said, fortunately, we've got a place to go with them so we can keep them around and people can still use pieces off of them. So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your evening to hang out with me. If you're on Facebook, like the page. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel and tell your friends about me. I'm having fun doing these. They're a good time. I'm so thankful that you guys take some time to hang out with me and are enjoying the videos. So thanks for being here. If you've got any specific questions about cars or parts, just give me a call, 620-786-4428. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you on the next episode.